Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well today, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie Jade. I post videos over here at least 3 times a week, but we also have a vlogging channel that I occasionally remember to upload on. And in today's video, I am going to be doing a review on the brand new XX Revolution X Mystic palette, which is this beautiful palette here. I create this eye look. I'll show you guys all about the palette. We have our honest reviews. So I hope you all enjoy this video. If you do not forget to smash that thumbs up button. Leave me a lovely little comment in the comment section down below, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. But without further ado, let's get straight on with today's video. This is just an overview of what the palette looks like. I'm obsessed with the packaging. It looks so pretty. It's got this gorgeous kind of like yellow to orange with a bit of pink into the purple ombre. It's a little bit holographic, as you can kind of see there with the lights. Really pretty. It has 37 shades in, and it's just like your typical XX Revolution palette. This is the X Mystic Shadow palette, and I just absolutely love it. And then when we open it up, this is what it looks like on the inside. Some really gorgeous shades in there, some really pretty tones in there. I really like the oranges, the pinks, this kind of like mauve pink here, the purples. Really big fan of these kind of colours. This is what we're going to go for today. Very excited for it. So just going to get started. I've already primed my eyes using my Beauty Bay eye base, and I'm going to get started with a brush. The first one I'm going to use is this one here, which is the 310 by Real Techniques. Really nice size, kind of fluffy brush. And I'm going in with this orange shade that's at the bottom. It's this one here. It's kind of like a dusky orange. It's really pretty. And this one that I'm going to use first. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to start to pat this into my crease. The one thing that kind of irritates me about the XX Revolution palettes is that they don't have mirrors. Like, they're really nice sized palettes. They're nice and flat, but they don't have mirrors. And that's the one thing that does annoy me about them, because I literally just sat down ready to film and I was like, put the palette in front of myself, and then realised it didn't have a mirror. But I love the packaging. It is really nice. I just wish that it had a mirror. Like, I understand that all palettes are going to have mirrors and they don't have space, and it's a lot thinner is this palette, so that might be one of the reasons why. It'd just be so much more practical, especially with the size of it. Like, there is room for a mirror in there. So I'm just packing that in to my crease there. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. These shades are so pigmented. Like, I'm not even picking up that much product, and they are really getting in there. I really like them. I also have a brand new XX Revolution palette to try. I don't know what it's called, but it's really pretty, and it's very rainbow themed, so probably going to test that out on a video soon on my channel, so make sure you guys check that out. Well, look out for it anyway. So that's pretty much all applied, and I want to use the yellow to kind of start to blend this out with. So I'm going to go in with this yellow. It's the one near the pink at the top, just on there. And I'm going to grab a smaller brush. It is the 306 brush, and it's a little bit slanted. You can see it's a little bit slanted, so I thought it might be quite good for trying to get that blend in. Just picked up some of that yellow. This one looked really pigmented as well, so let's see what this is like. See, it's so pretty. It just blends like beautifully into the other shade without even having to do much. So I'm just going to start to place this on the edge of where the other shade was. I'm going to do it mostly towards the outer corner, but I'm still going to have some towards the inner corner too. That's an absolutely beautiful shade. Like, that's literally just blended in so well. I love the formula with these palettes. They're always so pigmented. I just want to see if we get any fallout, because usually pigmented palettes like these, like the palettes that are really pigmented like this, they do have quite a lot of fallout, so we'll see. So now that that's all applied with the yellow, I'm going to have a look in the palette, because I want to use like a darker kind of orangey red colour, and there's some that I've seen that I really like. I quite like this one. This one's more like a burnt red, and then this one's more like of a bright red, like a more of a fire red. There's some beautiful shimmers in here as well. Like, this red here is a shimmer, but I don't really want to use those yet. So what I might do is I think I'm going to grab a tiny bit of this one, mix with a tiny bit of this one, because I want the burnt kind of red effect of this one, but I like the brightness of this one. So I'm going to mix them two together, and then I'm going to stick a tiny bit kind of in my crease, just along my crease line. There is just way too many shades in this palette to be able to use them all. I love the ones with the kind of like effect on them. Really pretty. I'm just going in with this flat morph brush from the Mauve Bamboo collection, tapping into both of those two shades like we said. Just mixing those together. Don't know how this is going to look, but we're just going to see. We'll have a go. And I'm just going to start to apply this into my crease. Like I said, I don't want too much product in there. I just want like that kind of extra bit of dimension, a bit of colour. Okay, I quite like that. I'm going to keep going with this one. I feel like it's a little bit extreme, but we can add other colours in and blend it out a little bit more to make it a little bit more relaxed and less in your face. So I'm going back in. I'm just going with the darker one there. I'm just going to start to do that outside. Okay, that's how it's looking like now. It's pretty, but we've started to lose a bit of that orange, so I'm going to go with the orange again with the exact same brush that we used before for the orange. And I'm just getting a little bit of this and literally just lightly blending that through the red and the yellow. Such a nice orange is this, and it blends beautifully with the other shades. Like, it's just blending like a dream. I'm taking the 307 brush, which is like a short and kind of fatter version. I'm just going back in with that yellow and just buffing that yellow around the edges again. I just want to make sure I keep layering these colours so that none of them get lost and muddy. Cannot decide which shimmers to use. Like, there's some that are really calling to me, but I need to try and make sure that they actually go with the look and it's not just because it looks like a pretty shimmer, because there are some really nice shimmers in here. I feel like that red was just too dark. This is now how my eyes are looking, and I'm going to do my cut crease. I'm also going to tidy them up a little bit, just make it a little bit neater around my eyebrow area, carve my eyebrows out a little bit. So I'm going to use my Peel Loose base, and I'm using the one in white today, which is 0. I'm just going to get some of this onto the back of my hand, and then I'm going to start applying this onto my eyes where I want it to be to carve my cut crease out with. I have my brush, which is my Soul Beauty brush. This is the Oval Flat Concealer brush in F05. This one is really good. So I've just got a bit of product into there, and then I'm just going to start to apply it. I want to do like a middle, like a centre cut crease. I don't want it to be all the way to the left and all the way to the right. I just want it to be right in the middle. This is now complete, and I'm going to wait for it all to dry, and while I'm waiting for it to dry, I'm going to start to neaten up the rest of my eye look. And I'm just going to start to, for example here, I'm just going to do a line up there so it looks neater and a bit just cleaner as well. Just makes it look a lot kind of sharper. So I'm just going to play with this, neaten it up a little bit, and then we're back as soon as my eyes have dried. I'm now having a look at shimmers, and I just cannot decide which shimmer to use. There are so many beautiful ones in this palette. I really like this kind of like pinky rose gold shimmer here, but the one that has literally been calling my name since I started this video has been this one here, which is a beautiful kind of like shiny rose gold, which is up at the top here. I actually want to test this out and do a little swatch on the back of my hand of this. That is beautiful. Look at that glow. It literally has blended straight into my hand. That is so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to use that one for, we'll put the cut crease, and then I just want to go in with like a darker colour, like a purple or something, to kind of make it more, a bit more of a sunsetty look. I think I might go in with this shade here, and then right in the outer corner use that purple there. So what I'm going to do the glitter first before the cut crease completely dries. One thing that makes it hard when filming these videos with these palettes is that they don't have any shade names. Like, you don't have to have shade names in a palette. I just quite like it, if I'm honest, because then I can be like, okay, I'm using this shade, or you can refer to shades with their names, and then you can, like if I was watching a YouTube tutorial on how to use this palette, or like what a look someone did with this palette was, I'd want to be able to know what colours they were using. So instead you've got to kind of like get the palette up here and point, rather than be able to say whatever the palette name is and like the palette shades names are. So that's the only thing that I'm not as fond about, but it's still beautiful. It's still an incredible palette. So now that shimmer has been applied, it's really brightened up my lids. I want to go in with a smaller brush, so I'm going to go in with a Real Techniques one. No, I'm not actually. I'm going to use this Morphe one. This is my Morphe E18 brush. I'm going to tap into that dark kind of pinky colour that we talked about a minute ago. Then I'm just going to place this towards the outer corner of my eye. right where that colour ends there, where the shimmer ends, sorry. And then same here, placing that right there where that shimmer ends. I'm not going to blend it yet, but I will be doing very, very soon. I'm going to do the same thing on my inner corner, just placing it right there where the shimmer ends, and then right there. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that purple shade, so that really nice, vibrant kind of purple. Place that right in the inner corner and then right in the outer corner. So that's what I've done. I'm going to do it the same on the other eye. So pigmented. It's literally so pigmented, it's so hard to do when you're doing like a tiny little bit on the outer corner, but it just wants to be so pigmented. But this is how it's looking. And I really, really love those purples. They are so pretty. So I'm going to blend it out a little bit just so it's a little bit neater and less all over the place. Just going to go in with a regular 307 Real Techniques brush just to blend this out with. I'm just going to... Do you know what? I wasn't sure yet if I was going to use my new liners, because I've got some water activated liners from this collection. I literally bought the palette with the activated liners, but I wasn't 100% sure where I was actually going with the look. But now I kind of know where it's going. I don't think I want to use the liners anymore. I might have used them like in a different video, so if you do want to see a video of me using these water activated liners, because they are so beautiful. There's 6 different colours in here, and it's from the same collection that this one was from. This is the XX Strike water activated liners. It also comes with a little brush as well. I'm very excited to try them out. I haven't opened them yet, but I'm very, very excited to try them out. So if you do want to see a video on that, then be sure to let me know in those comments down below. So I'm just blending this out. I absolutely love that purple, and I'm so glad that I combined the two together, because one of them had that more purple actual like tint to it, and one of them had that really deep shade, and it's really just kind of like brought it together. Really like that. I'm just going to keep playing with this until I'm happy with where the pigment is placed, and then it's blended out enough for me before I move on. Going to keep adding a bit of both of those purples. I've literally just mixed them onto my brush, and then I'm just placing them in there. Really is such a beautiful combination. I'm just lowering it up so it kind of deepens up and gets even darker. Keep doing this and having to change my brush for a clean one for blending it out. This is how it's looking now. Absolutely love this. I genuinely love this look. I'm just so into these colours at the moment, and it's so pretty. I'm just getting with this Jaclyn Hill X Morph brush, the JH39. I use this brush all of the time, and I mean all the time. Just tapping into that kind of like whitey cream shade at the top here, just to help blend a little bit. And just literally just blending that in with that shade in the middle. Probably going to apply a little bit more shimmer over the top, just because I don't want to have lost any because of the purple. But that's not exactly a problem. Oh, I love these colours. They're so pretty together. I really, really love it. So I'm just blending those in as nice as I can. I really, really want a nice blend between the two. Really, really want that blend to be kind of like really, really flawless. This is now how my eyes are looking, and I'm absolutely in love with this eyeshadow look. I'm going to go over again with sparkle just a little bit, just to tap some more on, just to make sure we haven't lost that in the process of the blending. Just sticking that down the centre there. It's just so beautiful. This is now how it looks, and I want to do my lower lash line. I'm actually going to go in with a combination, but I think I'm going to start off with the purple. I'm going to do the purple on the very outer corner there, and the very inner corner. And then some on this side, very outer corner, and very inner corner. And I'm just grabbing that orange shade, and I'm just lightly buffing that in the centre. Just so it matches my lid a little bit better and it doesn't look like as random. I'm going to go in with that there. I am literally so happy with this look. I'm now going to go in with an inner corner shimmer. Not 100% sure which one to go for, because as I said, there's so many beautiful ones. Kind of like this centre pan colour. It's like a really nice gold. Do you know what, I'm going to go with that. The centre colour here from the Big Pan. Just going to tap into this. I'm going to start to tap into my inner corner. Okay, that is such a pretty inner corner shade. It's a really, really nice kind of like subtle gold glow. I love it. So I've just had a bit of a closer look and I want to show you guys, but this glitter here from my inner corner has just kind of fallen straight out of my lid. Like I literally put it in a minute ago and it's fallen straight off my eye. It's just very, very flaky and got a lot of fallout. So I'm going to use a different colour for my inner corner now because I really don't like that one. I think I'm going to go in with the same shade that I've got on my eyelid, you know. I thought that matched quite nicely. Now that's what we want. That's the kind of inner corner shimmer that I want. There we go. That's really great there. The other one we had to kind of like pack on and it didn't really work. After a minute it literally just fell off, but that is definitely the kind of look we're going for. This is now the final look and I hope you've all enjoyed this video. I have really enjoyed filming this. So this is what the eye look looks like. It's a nice kind of like sunsetty orange with some yellow blended out with a cut crease with kind of like purpley white, kind of like some dark colours. I really like this look. I feel like I haven't done anything like this in a little while now, so it's really fun to create. I have just stuck some mascara on. I've used the brand new mascara by Revolution, the 5D Lash Power one. I've also made a TikTok on this. Make sure guys go follow me on TikTok if you haven't already. This is really good. I genuinely didn't expect to like this, but it is really good. So if you haven't checked it out yet, make sure you do. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I've had such a good time filming this. I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. If you have, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, leave me a lovely little comment in the comment section down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more content just like this, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.